Hey, what's up guys, Brad here. So today we have LUNALIGHT plus LIGHTSWORN in the ultimate mix-up deck. A 20-ish card deck. If we lose, we'll lose a rank apparently. That's great. We're in Legend something against Nishizu. Down below me there'll be timestamps to the deck list discussion as well as some duel replays, so you can see the deck in a bit better action than me trying to play it live, which of course you'll know can go horribly wrong or horribly right. And we can get the most random players possible. So honestly, that's not a bad starting hat. Now, with LUNALIGHT LIGHTSWORNs, you have two main ways of getting cards into the graveyard. You of course have Charge, which sends as cost, so you won't be getting those effects off of your LUNALIGHTs, or you have Raiden, which will get your effects off as cost. And so what we want to do is try and get Yellow Harmattan, whoever it is, this one here, Yellow Martin, into the graveyard as soon as possible, because she is really good. So we can actually summon out White Rabbit and then use her to get our Yellow Martin to our side of the field. Now this is going to let us be able to pop one of her back row, which could be Dark Magician. It could be, it's a Shizu, it's a Raigeki Break. So that's no fun, is it? And it's Shiranui, okay. So that's not terrible bad, but it's not good either. And so we could go into a LUNALIGHT Fusion. However, we're going to wait because we do have Grit, which means we can survive some attacks. With Yellow Martin going to the graveyard next turn, we can again normal summon White Rabbit, bring back out the Martin, hopefully draw into a third card, or hope Ishizu gets out a Synchro, which means we can then use cards from our deck or extra deck to go into our big level 9. The Sealed Tubes coming out is actually going to do a bit of damage, but not as much as I'd have thought. So maybe we go down a different route with this. So with Raiden, none of these things that we mill are going to get our effects off, which is going to be annoying if she just keeps wanting to Raigeki break our entire board. Which is like, it's fine if you want to do that, Ishizu. We could just go into our LUNALIGHT Fusion, but I don't really want to, and I do want to poke a little bit. Just so we get a bit of damage in there, because when we go into the level 9, or I think it's level 9, the one that requires 3 monsters, Saber Dancer, we want as much damage on board, but here we go, Shiranui Squire, going to be able to special summon out the level 2 Shiranui Spectral Sword. What's in the graveyard right now? It is a Chaos Hunter and a Spirit Master, so she can pop one of our guys if she really wants to, but going in for the Shiranui Samurai Saga is fine, because now there's not really too much that she can do, I feel like. So honestly, we didn't want to see White Rabbit, to be fair. However, we might as well try and see her now. So White Rabbit into Yellow Martin. Hopefully we don't get annihilated here. I don't think we will. I think we're in a very good spot for going into our Saber Dancer. So what we can do is we can go, I'm going to send Crimson Fox. I'm going to keep the one in my hand, and I'm going to go for you, and obviously for you as well, and summon into our big Saber Dancer, which we like Saber Dancer. Yellow Martin's effective graveyard activates. That's going to get us another copy of our spell. Crimson Fox going to make Samurai Saga's attack 0, which is nuts. Again, we can't use another fusion card because that's just how that works. And we have in the graveyard, technically we could activate the effect of Yellow Martin, but we're not going to because of course we don't want to do that. But we can swing in and attack for a solid 3800 and win that duel very easily. Not the best Shiranui player, of course, but if you open up 2 Raigeki breaks, then, you know, we got there in the end. So let's go in for one more live duel. Hopefully we can find someone that's actually a pretty good player. As you saw there, a couple of losses. Those weren't fun duels. Honestly, there was a mirror match which we got kind of just destroyed in. And the one before, I think I just quit because my voice was killing, so yeah, it's currently like 4 AM and I was recording with Ethan Bot.7 before this, so it's been a long night of recording Duel Links content. So Arcana going first, it could be Blue Eyes, it could be LIGHTSWORN again. It's 20 cards though, so I'm feeling kind of confident, and we've opened with, we opened with the goods. We opened with a very, very good hand. So Emerald Bird can then send our Yellow Marten to the graveyard, hopefully drawing into, oh my god, the perfect combination. We then search out our third copy of LUNALIGHT Fusion. This is how you do it. Then Yellow Marten, we use the effect to put her back into the thing. We can then use the effect of LUNALIGHT Fusion to go into our Saber Dancer, which sometimes you do want to go into Cat Dancer. There are some times when she's kind of necessary, and you'll see that in the replays. But right now, if turn 1 you can make a non-targetable card, that's very, very good. And also we do have some targeting perfection in Crimson Fox in the graveyard. And also with Emerald Bird, we can then use the effect to bring back Yellow Marten to our side of the field and end our turn. Because right now, depending on what we draw, if we draw a Charged Light Brigade, we then get out a Synchro. If we draw Raiden, we get a Synchro. Oh my god, it's LUNALIGHT LIGHTSWORN as well. Of course it is. Oh, that's good for this video. Hopefully we can come through. I'm just kind of worried now that it's just going to be a big crashing party. Is it just in the graveyards? It might be it's in the graveyards, so these are going to come out at the exact same stat line. Oh dear. Unless he goes down the route of summoning out Cat Dancer and then making our guys 0, but it won't work that way. Nope, sending 3 into Saber Dancer. They're both going to come out at the exact same stat line. 4,400 each. Emerald Bird going to summon out one from the graveyard, so it's going to summon out... Oh, actually no, he's in a really good spot because he can then go into a level 8, like a Scrap Dragon or something. You're not going to work. Like, sure, you just made our guy lesser, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm wondering what level 8 you've got in the deck. Maybe something better than that, but no, you're also going to bounce back to the hand. That's actually that's a really good move, actually. But I'm interested to see what level 8 you go for. Right here, what's it going to be? There's going to be Red Dragon Archfiend. Wow. Okay. Crashing in with that. Now, there's not much hope for us. I really feel like there's not much hope for us with this. However, we have to try as much as possible to win this duel. Emerald Bird going to the graveyard is actually going to be insane, because now we get to summon back. What do we want? That's the thing, like, it's good, but it's also not, in a way, because Red Dragon Archfiend, if it attacks a defensive monster, it destroys all defense mode monsters, which obviously we don't want to happen. However, that doesn't really do anything for us, which is annoying, and neither does Crimson Fox. None of them really do anything for us right now, which is kind of disappointing. However, we're going to use his own plan against him. Yellow Marten, to return this back to the hand, is going to get us access to... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here it comes. Here it comes. LUNALIGHT. Saber Dancer coming to the field with a massive 5,800 attack points. Crimson Fox going to make that Red Dragon Archfiend's attack points 0. Not going to use that effect, obviously. And hopefully this will be a smack to the face. It is. There we go. Arcana in the mirror match taken down. That is what I like to see. That is a good way to round up the live duels for this one. We can't exactly get any better than that, really, getting a mirror match of the deck. I do want to very quickly see that person's build and see how it kind of compares to mine. Ooh. I kind of like that, you know? going very heavy on having only one recharge light brigade and just kind of, oh my god, this person got so lucky with double thing. Okay. However, my deck profile, let's take a look. So this is the deck we're running. Of course, we're running Grit on Joey Wheeler because if you're trying to OTK with Lunalights, then you do sometimes need to have a bit of a fail-safe plan. And in this current metagame, you can get JD'd and just attack directly. So it can happen, but we haven't got that happen to us just yet, so we're good in that regard. Now, in general, the deck core is very straightforward Lunalight. It's practically the entire deck, just without Purple Butterfly, I think it is. I can't remember the name of the card, Purple Moontail or something. Literally the deck without that card. So you're replacing that with your Raiden and your Charged Light Brigade, and that's giving you a 21 card deck that you could probably take out a Charged Light Brigade and have it be 20 cards and be a little bit more consistent, and that might work just fine. Or maybe you want to get rid of a rabbit or something, and that might work just fine. And that might be a better way of playing it, honestly. The whole point of this deck is to go into your big fusion monsters, and again, you do have the plays where you can get out Cat Dancer, you can make it so that Crimson Fox makes their attack 0, then you contribute another monster to then be able to attack multiple times. You can still do that in this deck, but having Raiden here just gives you access to Scrap Dragon and Brinac, 2 ways of removing cards from your opponent's field, which are both very, very good ways. And of course, with Scrap Dragon, you will then trigger the effect off of one of your Lunalights, which can then get you the spell card, your fusion spell, to then fusion summon cards in your hand or whatever. So it is a very nice little package, which I do quite like, and it has been a lot of fun to try and play with these cards and to actually play with Light Swarms, which I can play here, but I can't get a good Light Swarm pure kind of deck to work. So I don't know. Lunalight Light Swarms are a fun build. That guy's build we saw before was pretty good with Red Dragon Archfiend. That's actually a very, very cool play. I might even think about, perhaps getting rid of one of my Cat Dancers for a level 8 Red Dragon Archfiend, or maybe replacing Scrap Dragon for that and putting that in there. That might be a good shout. But that was a fun duel. Those were some fun duels. Enjoy the duel replays. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think down below of this deck and what other decks you want to see me make on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.
Duel! Duel!